Hey, this is Jay with Sakred Gaming. Happy reset day. How in the world are you guys doing? As you can see, the Iron Lord has left the tower. He is no longer here. Lord Saladin has departed, and Iron Banner is gone for this week. So let me know in the comments section how you liked Iron Banner. Did you like it? Did you have fun? Did you really hate it? Did you get some good loot to drop? Did you not get some good loot to drop? Let me know that in the comment section. I managed to get almost a full set for my Titan. Got the helmet, gloves, chest piece, boots, and I did not manage to get the Titan mark, unfortunately, but I'm still pretty happy that I got everything else. And then as far as the weapons, I got most of them. I think the only thing that I'm missing is the fusion rifle. I don't know, it might be something else, but I think I got most everything else. And I tell you what, really like the pulse rifle and also the auto rifle. I just don't have any kinetic mods to put on these things. But other than that, I had a fun time playing with my son. Didn't get to play a whole lot, so I only really managed to focus in on getting my Titan armor, but I thought that looked the best, so I really focused in on that. But let's go through the updates, the milestones, and I'll tell you what's new this week and what's going on. So if you open up your director and you press your left trigger, we've got, of course, Clan XP. You can get powerful gear from doing that. You can earn that from doing strikes, the raids, Crucible, and other world activities. Basically, if you focus in on doing the Flashpoint and Call to Arms, and then you do your Nightfall, you're gonna pretty much get this one done. So that's what I do. So first up, Flashpoint, you go to Destinations. This time it is on Titan. So you go down here and you want to look for public events to do on Titan. And Titan has probably the easiest public events to do, and probably some of the most fun. Unfortunately, there's only a couple, so it gets a little bit boring. But there's a public event going on. You just fast travel down there, and you can get that done really easy. Basically, it takes about 3 heroic public events or 5 or 6 normal public events. So try to turn those to heroic when you're doing those. The Nightfall this week, we'll check that out here in a second. If I push the right buttons, go to Destinations up here on the left to Strikes, and then over here to the right. So it is on Exodus Crash. We've got Prism. Your attacks matching the focused element deal increased damage. All other elemental damage is reduced. Kinetic and incoming damage is unaffected. The focused element rotates periodically. So I actually didn't like this at first when I was first doing it, but we haven't had this for the last couple weeks, and when you're taking on the bosses, sometimes it can just take so long to do that. But I really like this now, so I'm looking forward to that. So just make sure you're paying attention when you're doing the Nightfall to the bottom left hand side. It will tell you, you know, it's solar burn or it's arc burn, and then try to use a weapon that has that elemental damage on that. So we're talking about these weapons down here, the energy weapons and your power weapons. They have an elemental damage, like that one has arc, that one has void. So if it's void, try to use that weapon that corresponds to that damage. Your weapons up here, your kinetic weapons, they do normal damage all the time. So if you don't have the whatever it is, the burn that's going on right now equipped, just switch to your kinetic weapon and use that, because if you use something that isn't the focused element, it actually does reduce damage. So besides that though, sorry about that, we also have time warp rings. Vex time gates have appeared in the area. Pass through them to discharge temporal energy and extend the mission timer. So look for those areas to go through and extend that timer. I'm not a big fan of the timer, but yeah, I guess we got to deal with what it is. But like I said, Nightfall is on Exodus Crash. Besides the Nightfall, we've got the Leviathan raid. You can do that for your powerful gear. And tomorrow, I believe they are going ahead with the Prestige Edition. So the level 300 raid, we'll be able to do that and check that out. So looking forward to trying that. Haven't done the raid a whole lot, but like I said, looking forward to actually running this and being able to try that. Besides that, we've got Call to Arms. Basically, if you participate in Crucible matches, you can do those. It only takes like 5 matches, so I'd really recommend doing this even if you're not good or don't enjoy Crucible. Getting that powerful gear can really help you level up, and it doesn't take that much to get it done. But that is what's going on as far as the milestones. Let me know what you're going to be doing this week. I'm going to go check out what Tess has going on. I'm actually going to see my dad this weekend, so I won't be around a whole lot, but looking forward to doing some nightfalls with you guys and some other things. But here's what Tess has to offer. We've got the confused emote. Alright, that looks pretty good. I think I have that. We've got a 6-shooter that you can actually get. So if you haven't gotten an exotic emote, now's your chance to buy one of those. If you're short on bright dust or whatever that's called that you need to do that, you actually can go down to your ships and dismantle them. Like say you didn't want this one, and you get bright dust for doing that. Ships, legendary speeders that you don't like. Hey, I don't like this one. It'll get you some. So it'll get you like 100 or so each time. You can also dismantle these things and they'll give you so check that out if you're trying to get this. 3200 is pretty steep. I don't really use mine that often. But you got the 6-shooter this week. You can pick that up. Other than that, we've got Chronoglass, Sparrow. Looks pretty cool. And you get a random mod when you buy it. Pick it up. We've got the Breakpoint ship. Pretty funny looking. Ariana's Vengeance. That's pretty cool. Not a big fan of that ship, the way that looks. We've got the Jade Countenance weapon ornament. Oh, that is horrible looking. Do not buy that. Other than that, for the hard light, they got the Future's Chrome. Hard light's a good weapon to use in the Nightfall because you can actually change the elemental damage that it does, and that looks pretty awesome. Actually, I might actually check that out. You've got a helmet, the Helmet of Optimacy, and I'm actually going to pick this up because I really like the Optimacy armor set for the Titan. Not a big fan of that helmet, but just to complete that helmet set, I'm probably going to get that. A couple ghost shells, got some shader, Vanguard Magnus Gloss shader, and if you know a good shader to use for Iron Banner, I want to really try that out. That's pretty interesting. Not a big fan of that, but kind of cool. Let me know that in the comments section, something that looks really cool. There's the Hake History Polish. That's a weird name. And then Dawn and Dusk shader. Whoa, that's pretty darn pink. And other than that, we've got some Fire Team medallions. Pick up some of these, they'll help you rank up and get these bright engrams. So that is what's going on. That's what's new this week. Let me know what you're doing. Let me know if you're having fun, what challenges you're working on, and everything like that. But that's where I'm going to end this, man. Hope you guys have an awesome week. As always, take care and God bless.